Hello everyone, I'm Gabe Dunn, one half of this channel just between us. Allison is not joining me today because she's going through some personal stuff, and if you follow her, please give her some love, send her some positive vibes. Now that I have the channel to myself, it's time to talk about conspiracy theories. I'm just kidding. Actually, I thought I would do something interesting, which is I would look at the most Googled questions about me and then react to them. I did my name now. I did my, sorry, my ex's cat is here, which is the gayest sentence you could possibly say. He's playing with his little toy. I'll insert a clip of him here. Okay, anyway, so let's do most Googled questions about me, Gabe Dunn. And Allison, I'm sorry if this isn't a very good video. I am lost without you. You know, like those interviews they do with celebrities where they type in, like, how does blank, and then it fills in. Okay, so that's what I did here. How does Gabe Dunn get paid? Great question. I get paid through ads on the podcast. I also get paid through brand deals on Instagram, but less so all of that now. Mostly it comes through ads on the podcast, also through my Patreon. It's all little fits and spurts. Like, I also have a part-time job that you guys don't know about. That's right. At this late stage in the game, I can still have secrets. You don't know everything. But yeah, I did just recently get a part-time job because I want to save money and put the money that I am making into my movie. And while I'm doing that, I needed something temporary to, pay my rent. And then the rest will go towards making my film, Oh Sugar, which you can follow at Oh Sugar Film. Just wanted to have an extra stream of income that is like more regular paychecks, and then the rest of the stuff I can kind of save. If you want to know more about my finances, you can actually follow me at the Bad with Money podcast, where I talk about this stuff. What does Gabe Dunn look like now? This. What is Gabe Dunn famous for? Now, this belies a trend that is happening, which is, what is Gabe Dunn famous for? What is Gabe Dunn doing now? What is Gabe Dunn known for? And what is Gabe Dunn doing today? Well, it's this. No, I'm a writer-director. All of us who worked at BuzzFeed were, like, it wasn't like BuzzFeed was the job. Like, we were writers, editors, directors, producers. Everyone there kind of had skills within the industry, right? So when we left, a lot of us continued to do stuff along those lines. Allison is a writer. I'm a writer, and I have moved into directing also. If you're watching this and you're like, oh my God, this is my first time seeing you in forever, Allison and I have written 2 books together. I wrote a book by myself. I wrote a comic book by myself. Allison has 3 books coming out, I think, in the next couple years. 1 nonfiction book and 2 novels. We've worked in TV. What am I doing now? What am I known for? I'm known for internet stuff. Thought Catalog, which is one of the first places I worked. BuzzFeed. I worked at the New York Times a long time ago. I was a journalist, so I worked at the Boston Globe. I worked at a site called the Daily Dot. I've worked at all kinds of places. And then internet stuff was like, the YouTube era, the 2014, 2015 BuzzFeed era. And then Allison and I took our show that we had already been doing and, committed full time to it. And that is just between us. I wrote and directed my first feature film. I had a short film called Grinder Baby that was on the festival circuit. It won Frameline in 2022, which is a film festival in San Francisco. And from there, it got distribution. And now I am working on Oh Sugar, which is my feature. And that's won a bunch of awards as a script. It won Screencraft. So we shot a proof of concept for it. And now we're working on the longer version. So that is what I am doing now. What am I famous for? Probably being a nuisance, writing, being annoying professionally. Maybe I'm best known for the character of Gabe Dunn, right? Which is like a devil's advocate, sort of silly guy, provocateur. It's mostly for entertainment, guys, I promise. I'm very soft in real life. Next question, Gabe Dunn 2015. Yep, that's me. I assume it's people looking for old pictures of me. They're readily available. Pre-transition, oh, the content is endless. Why is Dead Name Done so popular? Well, I just explained it. Why am I so popular? Well, vulnerably, if I had to guess, it's because I have gone through a lot of struggles in public. I've gone through a lot of personal things, breakups, gender transition, coming out, all kinds of stuff in the public eye that is largely unnatural for a human to do. I chose to do it, and I reap the benefits and repercussions of that. But probably it is because I have the broken part of my brain that allows me to share a lot of stuff. I mean, the way that I talk about money so openly, let me tell you who doesn't like that, my parents. I think there is something to someone who just kind of puts it all out there, and there's not really a thought in my mind to self-preservation, which has gotten me in trouble. I mean, I don't know. Why do you guys think I'm popular? Am I popular? Oh my God, this cat is gonna walk in front of the screen. Let's just allow this to happen, which is a cat doing what a cat does. No, Hammy. I have this propped up on a box and he's going in the box. Hammy. What if I pull him out? There he is. Big boy. I swear to God, it's not usually like this here. It's a freaking zoo. And they fight each other. The dog and the cat, by the way. This is the dog. What did I wake up to this morning? Them fighting each other. I'm worried that this is what's going to come up when people Google this from now on. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think this is a comprehensive overview of where I'm at. This is me just like doing a fun thing, and maybe you're seeing this and you're like, you've skipped all of it. So you're like, Gabe is a boy and also is named Gabe, and like this is very overwhelming and confusing to you. And for that I understand. So I look forward to the comments that are like, I missed a chapter. You missed a whole, I would say you missed a series of encyclopedias. Where is Gabe Dunn? And then it fills in engagement. And I don't know if that means social media engagement or if that means my broken engagement. What is it? It's like a social blade or something. I never check that stuff, honestly. I really don't. I made it so that only people who follow me can comment on my Instagram. I'm a new person. I'm changed. What I'm saying is I'm different and I'm enlightened and I'm better. Who is Dead Name Done dating? Well, that also leads me to some funny fill-ins. Fill-ins are like when you type my name in and you don't put a question, it's just like, what does it fill in? Gabe Dunn, age, 36. Gabe Dunn, coming out, done it a few times. Be more specific. Gabe Dunn, X, again, done it a few times, be more specific. Gabe Dunn, partner, 0, which is great, actually. I haven't been single for more than 3 months in 15 years, 20 years. When did I start dating? 15? Literally not at all. Back to back to back to back. Like, this is, like, so needed, and especially on, like, I don't know, year 2 or 3 of transition. Like, this is great. I get to prioritize my friends. I recommend it. I don't mean, like, get a divorce if you're married, but I'm pretty excited to have some time to myself. Gabe Dunn, boyfriend, Alex. And it is spelled Alex, which is not how Alex spells his name. Alex is super fun. You guys have probably seen him in some videos or on the Discord. He pops up every now and then. We are broken up, but he's one of my best friends, and he's around. Like, he'll continue to be around. He helped me so much during such a freaking hard time in my life. Like, he really was there for me. And sometimes queer community is your exes. Speaking of, this is his cat, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm watching Hammy, who I love. Oh my God, makes me want to get a cat so bad. Okay, I can't. If you ever see me out in these streets, tell me I cannot get a cat. Okay, Dead Name Done, girlfriend. Nope. I mean, I still talk to Sarah Marshall. Like, that's still kind of an ongoing thing, but it's hard because we're it's long distance. Gabe Dunn, siblings. There's 4 of us. If you want more information, listen to the episode of JBU with Jason Bragg, who's my brother. Gabe Dunn, wife. Nope. Maybe Allison. Gabe Dunn, BuzzFeed. Yeah. Gabe Dunn, and then the dead name of one of my exes, who I actually am also on good terms with. Interesting. Nosy. You guys are nosy. Gabe Dunn, finally, Allison Raskin. Thank God. When were we going to get to Allison? My God. She's going to be devastated that it took this long. Gabe Dunn, gender. You found it. Who is Gabe Dunn? And then it fills in BWM, which is Bad with Money, my podcast. So good. We finally, nothing about Just Between Us. Like, we finally got to Bad with Money, one of my projects. Like, after all of this gossip, my dating, my gender, blah, 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 we get to Gabe Dunn, Bad with Money. I worked really hard on that show, and I have since 2016. Who is Gabe Dunn related to? It said Gabe Dunn Umbrella Academy was one of the things that filled in. I couldn't really figure out why. I'm not on Umbrella Academy. That is Elliot Page, a completely different, more famous person. Gabe Dunn, Alex, spelled correctly. Okay, back in business. I gotta imagine this is all one person. In my head, all the dating stuff is one person writing this. So yeah, these are the most Googled questions about me, and what is filled in when you put in my name. Some of these are my dead name. Some of these are my current name. A lot of you guys seem interested in where I am now, what I'm doing now, and what I look like now. You're looking at it, baby. Look at this. This is the curse, is that I find myself doing that, like, in the mirror while I'm like in my car while I'm waiting at a light. Like, that's bad. Well, I hope this was entertaining. Sorry to bring you content sans Allison. I know she is the reason you guys are here, and I float on the waves of her beauty, talent, and success. What else? We have a podcast. Hello, not just this channel. We have a podcast called Just Between Us. Go listen to it. Join the Patreon for it. You get exclusive content. It's $3 a month. It's really very affordable. And if you're on the $10 tier, you get to hang out with us live. And if you are from the live hangs, comment and tell people that it's worth it. Go to patreon.com/justbetweenus. Follow the Patreon. Go to Allison's social media and just leave her a bunch of hearts and love. She could really use it. Okay, love you guys. Bye.